Welcome back to the GSL Code A. Tasteless is solo casting. I'm going to give you guys a little secret to solo casting. You can't wear shoes or socks if you do it, because underneath my table are 10 different buttons I hit with my toes to control the lights in the studio. This is probably for a long time now going to be the last solo cast I do. Everybody's in town, and we have a kick-ass day today. We really do. And we might have a crazy upset. This might actually just be the upset. Life not in GSL Code S because he's beaten by Trap. The Cannon Caper. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Cactus Valley is going to be our map. Another big-ass map. But, I mean, I don't know if map size has really mattered in this series. So, let's see what happens. Excuse me. And, yeah, it's loading up, man. Fantastic day today. Thank you guys so much for coming down here. Continuing to support GSL. And by the way, when this is all done, I mean, DreamHack's going on. Great casters down there. The Tosis is at IEM. So you got a lot of great StarCraft coming out here.
Let's make it hot.
In the upper right in the red.
KT roster live.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just getting a little bit hoarse here. In the bottom right in the blue.
Gene Air Green Wings Trap.
Now we've got to talk about how weird this series has been. Long, long ago, in a time far, far away, cannons did rule the earth. They ruled us. They rushed our mains. And then, one day, StarCraft evolved. Try not to laugh while doing this. They moved past that, guys. They eventually discovered things like expansions, things like minerals, you know. They discovered what it meant to run out of minerals and take another base. And then cannons went away. But I mean, this is my kind of Jurassic World intro here for the Life versus Trap series. The cannons have come back. And it could happen here again today. I mean, that happened already with a gate one first, that last game. Let's see if it actually happens here now. And will Life get a third hatchery? Like right away, I mean. Obviously, he'll have more than 2 hatches this game, but will he take a third one? Now, noticing that scouting pattern, kind of interesting. It's based off of the where the overlords would be. So you're really depending on actually getting there pretty quickly. Because, you know, it's a little bit easier to mess that up than to just go in the main. But let's see. Let's see if he's got anything that's okay. Oh! No. He's making a Zealot coming out here. Now, hold up, though. We got the pool. Okay, never mind. Got excited there. No way he should cannon rush here. But he is going to chrono Zealots out. And that's kind of cool. It's going to keep the pressure here on the Zerg. Nexus has started down here. This kind of makes sense why he did a scout just like that one. But he can come up here. Let's see how many lings he's actually going to start. Boom. He sees the Zealot, but already a third drone had started. And this is not good, man. I mean, you can get up here and do a lot of damage to drones. Not the kind of build we normally cast here, but let's see how the control is. Now, oh, he got us around, but he actually popped out. Nice, in between the geyser and the mineral patch. Oh, life control, so good. But the second Zealot comes up here, and this is actually where the second Zealot can do the damage that the first Zealot wasn't able to do. But, you know, it's also pretty obvious that Life's going to try to keep that injured drone away. God, look at this micro. Okay, gets one drone. Is he going to... Oh, almost. Didn't get the other drone. Okay, though. And it looks like the rush stops there. So, I mean, he killed 3 drones and 2 lings. Kind of an even trade there. And now lings are headed down. And Oh, let's see. Let's see how how this Wallen is going to be. There's a Zealot about to pop out here, like last second. There he is. Now, normally, they just hit the gateway here. Now, he wants the Zealot to come around, and then he tries to run in. But with the timing of the Mothership Core, he's going to be fine. No problem. And we have another proxy pylon. Now, he zoned him out there. Warp gate started. Can that pylon already over here? And it looks like he might want to try to be aggressive again here. You know, there is a difference, though, between putting pressure on and actually attacking. I mean, you can always make them make, you know, lings when they should have been making drones, and then you just back off. That's how Protoss learned how to beat Zerg. And this gateway's actually taking a lot of damage, and he might lose it, by the way. It's actually really, really, really low. Okay, but Life's not looking right now, and I gotta say, only because it's Life, I'm surprised he didn't snap away a little bit quicker, but now he's zoning out the Queen. I mean, Trap is kind of messing Life up. I mean, this doesn't even look like a normal StarCraft II game at all. And, you know, one Stalker against Lings, I mean, that you can do quite well. He needs to just make sure that Mothership Core gets away from the Queen that's still on creep. After it's off creep, it's not a threat anymore. And now we got more gates. And remember, there's that pylon there at the upper left. So this is supposed to look like pressure. And it's actually kind of cool. It's kind of like one of the like mid, like 5-6 years in a Brood War. Protoss has played like this, but eventually Zerg just got so good that Protoss is always fast expanded. But it's a very different style, and it might just work. Oh, don't get that surrounded. You know, I for my own selfish, evil reasons, I'd love to see Life in Code S because it's the tournament I cast. And I think that like a lot of more people would be excited, but I'm also kind of excited to see that he might lose to this really cool strat. I love when we see something new here. And he's going to start hitting these drones. And this is a lot of drones. So he already got in there and did some damage. Will he do a follow-up attack with it? I mean, it kind of depends, right? So the proxied Stargate's really effective, and he still has a pylon over there if he wants to be aggressive later on, right? But he's doing the damage. He got in there with the Stalker early, killed off some Lings. He comes in with a second Oracle, and already 3 kills, and it's going to be 4 no problem. Okay, here it's what, 75 supply to 67, and it looks like we're going to have some Roach play here. Now this might be a good way for Life to counter Trap here and punish him, because Trap may just have 1 cannon there. Let me check on the preview PC 1 second. Gotta lean over here. Yeah, I mean, he does have a robo there. And, you know, Protoss nowadays get pretty greedy. They'll only make 1 cannon. He should be able to drive those Lings out, but if he just has 1 cannon, Roaches can come over there, shoot down the cannon, burrow, and then hell begins. Oh, nice, Micro. Keeping that alive, that Zealot alive. And now the Wallen's going to come here. But, you know, I do wonder, you know, with the Roach play like this, if it is held, or if it just, you know, Protoss gets a really sick engagement, right? Can the counterattack just do it? Because one thing Protoss is not going to have a problem with is, you know, having a solid army later on here. Now, the Oracles, I mean, they can detect, but they're not here right now. I mean, they are, like, about as far away from the expansion as you can possibly be. Oh, that's cute. Gets the Queen there. And actually keeps that Oracle alive. I mean, how often do we see that? A Queen Snipe with the 2 Oracles there that works that effectively. The Roaches are coming down now. Now, there's a cannon, like, way back here. And he's going to keep trying to edge forward. Nexus cannon activated. I mean, a lot of Roaches back here. Sentry's also awkwardly in the front, which is not, their function is not to soak damage. But any damage they do soak and they don't die through is, I guess, fine. Now, here's the problem. He's going to get that cannon. Can he get the other one? Also, there's, you know, these 2 pylons over here that power 3 gates. However, he's come down here now. There's a bit of a surround here. And, you know, the distance Roach is red, it's not that bad. They just burrow right under it and come in there. At the same time, though, we should have another warp in pretty quickly. Now, a lot more roaches are coming here. A lot more. Actually, about 11 more being made here. Observers out. There it is. But is it too late? Has the damage already been dealt? Now, the Stalkers, remember, they got superior range to the Roaches, and the Sim City around these buildings, not bad at all. It looks like he's going for this gateway, but that might have been a bad call there, because Nexus Cannon's activated, and the Stalkers just keep running away. But just too many Roaches still. You see the reinforcements come down here. And let's see where life takes us. It looks like he might want to do a dive into the main. You know, remember, those Lings were damaging that way early on. It's funny how that comes into play later on now, since Protoss don't heal. And from here, he's actually hitting 2 locations. Force fields don't really matter. And there's going to be a Mortal coming out, but will it have enough backup, since all the Stalkers should be picked off here as well. And he is right-clicking right on this Immortal. Meanwhile, the Nexus being hit. I think we've got that. GG. Nicely done. Whoa. Life, you can see, almost trembling with energy here. I mean, this is really intense, man. That Oracle came in there, did a lot of damage. That push was pretty scary. Not as common, at least in GSL, we see that. And then there's this crazy counterattack by Life. He didn't just get right in there, by the way. I mean, it was a little bit iffy. He managed to get the cannons down, and he managed to split very nicely. And that means we're going to go into our last game right now. And that is going to be on the map. Wait for it. Coda. That's right. It's going to be on the map. Coda. Intense series. Very different style of play. Very different, very different just from the games in general that we see in a PvZ. And it's also so nice because this is so close. I mean, I thought Trap might just get rolled here, you know? So you can see here, Life still talking to the coach. A lot of pressure on right now. Life said he was going to come back and win another GSL Code S. Right now, he is hanging on for dear life to just stay in GSL Code S. He might not make it into GSL Code S. I mean, Trap was playing very well. And overall, if you look at these games, Trap's been playing so well. He gets Life in a disadvantage, but Life is so good with Plan B or the gamble that he has to take to come back and win. And it's working, but I mean, if Trap was playing even a little bit more conservatively, just like a little bit, more cannons, maybe cutting probes if he knows his Roach Bro is coming, maybe he would have lived through it. I mean, it's a pretty crazy thing, right? And now it's all going to be on the map, Coda. Another one of our newer maps here. 2-2. Can't believe I'm saying it. Life and Trap. Neck and neck. We're 1 game away from seeing if it's going to be Trap, one of the many Protosses we love to see, against Life, the prodigy of StarCraft II, the player who not long ago won a GSL Code S. This music's so good. I don't even know if I should talk more. I summed it up so well, and now it's going dun 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 dun. Anyways, guys, the map is in fact loading up. And so we will go into Life against Trap.
Welcome to a GSL. I say that I will never surrender. Let's make it hot.
In the upper left, in the red,
KT Roaster Live.
and in the bottom right in the blue,
Gene Air Green Wings Trap.
What strategy is Trap going to do? Trap has really pretty much dictated every game here. He's the guy who's in charge. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. I mean, clearly Life is, even if he's getting jerked around a lot in a game, he kind of knows how to, it's like riding a mechanical bull or something, but he could stay on it. Clearly, at least half the time, because it's 2-2. Gateway build again here. And And we're going to have the hat tree come down now, over here, upper left. Life has been punished before for going 3 hatches. I don't think he's going to do it this time, but let's see. Trap definitely studied the architecture. Everything's laid out geographically on the map to know what kind of cheeses, what kind of rushes he can do. You can see he's tested out the distances between expansions very, very well. And we're just going to have that Nexus. So it looks like we're going to go into a semi-normal game, finally. Now, I guess the question we got to ask ourselves is, I mean, is Trap actually, can he actually beat Life in one of those games? I mean, he looked pretty good in the closest to a normal game that we had. I think that was what was that, game 2? Yeah, that was game 2, I think. And now we're just going to have the 3-hatch play here from Life with Trap. Over time, surely going to show us what tech he thinks he has to go for when he's against what many will just say right out is the best player, best Zerg player in the world. A lot of people will say best player in the world. This is one of these really exciting moments in StarCraft, guys, where you really get to look at a guy and see, okay, like, what is your best play? Same for Life, too. I mean, I don't want to steal any thunder here from Trap. I mean, Life actually has to show us, okay, like, against this Protoss guy who's done, he's done the full gamut of different builds against you. What do you do? Can you read him correctly? Can you? And if so, can you respond correctly? So both these guys learning each other's play styles pretty damn well. And now we see that they are just going to go ahead and go tech up. Still waiting to see what is the exact build Protoss is going to do. We'll see that a little bit quicker than we'll see anything. Oh, what? Well, luckily, I mean, kind of impactful, right? But I guess he didn't get up there and see any tech. I'm surprised that actually got up. So the Stargate was not seen. Oracle build? What do you guys think? Maybe. I mean, he's certainly good with those oracles. Let's remember he sniped that queen in that last game. And now we got the queen. The queen's just doing the injection stuff. This is the part where I talked to Artosis about like some Atari game or something like that. And then eventually we're like, whoa, okay, he's going to go for oracles. There was a Terran in the game where Artosis would go, I love mech so much. Like, I love it when I don't attack for the first 20 minutes in the game. And I'd be like, yeah, man, yeah. And we talk about the damage power output and stuff. Oh my god, these lings are going to come in. Okay, so the Oracle's coming. This is not, I think, really a surprise to anybody watching. Oracles are just, they're good now. Now he's getting the gates, but how many gates does he get? We have seen the Oracle play, even double Oracle, into like 7-gate timing attack. And it was done exactly on this map in exactly these spots, but it was shut down very easily because he just moved spores down in between the second and the third, and the Oracles really couldn't do anything. But it's not going to be that because there's a forge here. Ling speed almost done. So the Oracle just has to head out. Not much damage done there. But let's see. I mean, that Oracle may come in handy later on in that big attack. And we actually have a third Nexus here. This is becoming, I think, a little bit more popular here amongst Protosses. Just sneak that third out. Even if the Oracle doesn't do damage, you can then identify how many attacking units they got. But with Lings coming out here, occasionally we see a delay. I don't know if that's going to be one that happens this game. I mean, I think the sentries just kind of get over here and stop. There's, Nexus from being canceled. Needs to edge forward here. And, the Oracle... What? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. He's going to lose it. Okay, he somehow does not lose a sentry, but that was like... I couldn't even, play-by-play that. I was actually so worried for Trap there. He keeps the sentries alive, but that's a lot of force fields he doesn't have. like a good amount. Second time we've seen Trap not quite over his sentries. Hydra Den coming here. Could have a lot of well, actually, we will have a lot of Hydras and Lings, and I think this is kind of a direct response. I mean, he was making the Den anyways, but I think he's going to attack here for sure because how many force fields are wasted there, really, realistically? Ling Hydra is much stronger against mass sentries than Roaches are. I mean, Roaches, you get bullied all over the place, but here, I mean, if he gets a strong push on this and stops the third base, oh my God. Okay, nice, he tags it. Question is, I mean, I guess that's all he can do, right? Oracle's not going to be too handy fighting off Hydras in an attack. It'll die in like a second. But, you know, I mean, is he going to lose this simply because he had to use those force fields there earlier? And by the way, that would be a very life-esque way. I can't say life-like way, life-esque way for him to win, right? He has a small engagement. Okay, he sees another moment he can attack. He gets in there. He does the damage. Boom. Ling Hydra coming down now. A lot more sentries have been made here. Spreads the Hydras out, goes forward. He might have to throw down a time warp here. And we'll probably need to see some, you know, emergency force fields here. Now let's keep in mind also, he gets a cybernetic score. That building's pretty important, guys. That helps you make stalkers. Zealot sentry, not exactly great against Ling Hydra. Not exactly great at all. Now notice how carefully he's moved up here. He's got the mothership core. Now Life's being very careful. He's actually a great position. Some of this is hold positioned up here because he wants that other army to try to engage down here. There you go. Then he says, guess what? I got a sick arc and you're still down on those force fields. Drives him back. Nexus cannon activated. Cybernetics core almost done. A good amount of minerals and gas here banked up right now for Trap. He's probably going to make a lot of stalkers in a second. And there, he's doing it now. In fact, it's going to be Zealots just because he's actually stuck in here. There's not a good spot the stalkers can get in. Life going to come back over here, try to fight this other side up here in the upper left. The force fields go down. Remember, sparse on force fields. And with a surround over here, that's it. GG. Life does it. Sick.
He's unseen hero.
Nice. I'm really happy for Life. And I'm happy because it was a close series. The games are good. And, yeah, man, I mean, what a treat. What a relief, too, for Life. Oh, man, what if Life won a GSL earlier series knocked out by Trap. I mean, I think Trap's chances aren't great for getting deep into GSL, but you never know. But I thought maybe if he beats Life, who knows? Life certainly with a better chance. And kind of a cool day we got. We had, I'd say, a much better day than yesterday. I didn't think some of the games yesterday were as awesome. And wow, I mean, here's where you really see the emotion. So close to beating the GSL Code S Champion. So close to moving on. And you know, these guys had trained so hard. They worked so hard. But, I mean, you don't just get to see epic games. You do get to see crushing defeat at the GSL. Got to keep practicing. Got to train for next time. Well, guys, that does it for this solo cast of the GSL Code A. I will be here tomorrow with Wolf. And, yeah, I think this will probably be the last solo cast for a little bit. We'll see, though. Esports keeps picking up. There's more and more gigs. But Tasteless, the OG Gulfcaster, is here to save esports. To cast StarCraft. So, guys, I guess that does it, man. Those are our results. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah. I need to go home and not use my mouth for a while. So it was great being here with you guys. Hope you enjoyed the solo cast. I love you. Good night.